Welcome back, YouTube, to another special edition of Mossy Speaking Podcast. It's your boy Mike, aka Booby, aka Choke Yourself, aka Little Mike.
Little Mike.
Yeah,
man. This your boy Black Barbecue Sauce. You know what I'm saying? The one and only Big DM. Santee, South Carolina's finest. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Daryl, Darkwing Duck Gang. Get the money again. Why y'all yard again? All that other good stuff, man. What we got today, Mike?
Before we even get started,
Mm-hmm.
we might not always be right. We might not always be wrong.
But y'all gonna get our modest opinion on what we speaking on, and we definitely gonna be speaking some good facts today. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go ahead and just jump into it. We know with the NFL and the NBA going on and all that.
Mm-hmm.
But what we about to do is, to be honest, the hottest topic going on right now is this Final Four in college football. I'm gonna jump before we even jump to pro football. We're gonna jump to college.
Straight to it. Let's go.
Michigan deserved it.
Yep.
They deserved to be there.
Definitely.
Washington definitely deserved to be there.
Yep.
Texas, but they was in there.
It was in there.
Let's get to the real tea. Let's get to the real cup of what's going on.
What's going on?
Alabama is nowhere in the world. Alabama should be there.
Why you say that?
And I'm gonna give you 3 reasons why.
Go ahead, give it to us.
First of all, 12-1, 13-0.
Mm-hmm.
You got a blemish on your record.
Okay.
That's first. In the Iron Bowl, if anybody watched the Iron Bowl like I did, that's where Alabama played Auburn.
Mm-hmm.
It took a Hail Mary at the end of that game to beat Auburn. And then number 3, Florida State played 2 SEC schools, beat Florida with their second string quarterback, blew out LSU. LSU was number 5 in the country at the time. Then Saturday night they came in Charlotte, beat, even though Louisville was their opponent, they won 16-6 with a 3rd string quarterback. So you telling me you going by the eye test, saying that their quarterback is injured, broke his leg 2 or 3 weeks ago. He broke his leg.
Yep.
But then you're gonna tell me with your eye test, or they don't deserve it. They are a Power 5 school.
True.
This is the first time ever a Power 5 school that won their conference championship, and they are 13-0, and they're not in the championship. They're not in the Final Four.
So what you think is an Alabama bias?
It's 2 reasons why, and I'm gonna just say this, and I'm gonna just go ahead and keep it a whole buck with
Give
you.
it a buck.
I'm gonna just tell you. They always have to have an SEC school in the Final Four because they always say the SEC is the best conference there is out there. I'm not knocking that, but this particular year when Georgia got beat Saturday, okay, so put it like this: if Georgia would have won that game, Florida State would have been in, right?
Yeah.
But Georgia lost. Okay, so Florida State automatically should have been in there. And I'm gonna tell you the second reason why they won't, not just an SEC school. Who was in the championship game last year? Let's just go ahead and go back to that. TCU and Georgia, right?
TCU and Georgia, yeah.
What was that like? A debacle. You know what the NCAA worried about?
What?
They worried about if somehow Florida State won a semifinal game and get to a championship game, they won't have 2 years in a row over a horrible championship game. It's all about the money.
Yeah,
so what they're
right.
looking at it for now, they're saying, you know what? If Florida State got a great defense, they somehow can beat whoever they would play. Florida State would have played number 1 seed Michigan. It's no telling. Michigan got a great defense, but Florida State got a great defense. Anything can happen in that game. You knock Michigan out, and Harbaugh get a chance to win the national championship, that'll screw up everything.
Yep.
So I really feel like they did this committee thing, supposed to have everything right with these Final Four, and you still screwed it up. So now either you got to go to an 8-man playoff system or do something. But you telling me the kids in Florida State got to look at their coach, look at their teammates, look at themselves. We 13-0. We did everything we supposed to do. We met all the criteria. Won all the game we put in front of us. And just because our quarterback. So you telling me the quarterback is more important than the team. That's what you're saying now.
That's what they're saying, man.
But I mean, you gotta tell me this.
Not even the quarterback. It's more of a money. They're looking at, like you said, the eye test. Okay. And I'm going to tell you the reason why they might say Alabama deserved, because Alabama beat Georgia that won 2 championships in a row. They was on like what, a 29-game winning streak or something like that. And so that gave them like a caveat to say, ooh, that's the reason why we can put Alabama up here.
But what you just said, that happened how many? 2 years ago?
I understand.
But we talking about this day.
I understand. They won 2 championships. They won a bunch of games in a row like that.
They want somebody in the SEC to hold that crown up every year. Every year.
It's all about ratings and money, man.
You know they can flush that down the toilet. That means this is just almost just as bad. I seen a play in pro football Sunday night. Patrick Mahomes was on the sideline Dude didn't even hit him hard. He
Nudged
nudged him. 50. Listen, pro football, pro basketball, college football.
The stars,
to
man.
Listen, it's all
Basically,
rigged now. It's
yeah.
all rigged to the point where the superstars get all the calls, all the plays, everything. And I'm not. Listen, I'm not going back to maybe when Michael Jordan was playing.
Yep.
Peyton Manning was playing, Tom Brady. They get the call. They get the benefits of the doubt. But at the same time, come on, man. Let's just fair is fair, wrong, right is right, wrong is wrong.
Yeah. Man, you know what? That's the way of the world sometimes, man.
It's not fair.
It's not fair.
And you can see. I mean, my thing.
What's Whitney Houston song is not right, but it's okay. I guess that's what the
It
committee
ain't
talk
okay,
about.
man. It ain't okay.
That's what the committee thinks.
So
we're
we're not even gonna give y'all the rundown of what scores. Everybody done seen the scores. The day is Tuesday, so everybody know who did what. But let's go ahead and get it. No, I'm sorry, today Monday. I'm apologizing. But let's go ahead and get this. Panthers got beat again. Had a valid effort. Played better. 10 times better than what they played up on the right, but they still lost. So we're gonna just bypass that. They 1-11. If I'm not mistaken.
Fast forward.
Let's get to the game of the week. Let's go. Let's go ahead and jump into
What's
this.
the game of the week, man?
San Fran was talking that noise. Debo Samuel was talking from the West Coast all this time. I want the Eagles. I can't wait to get the Eagles.
Know what you said?
They went over there.
And what happened?
DPG.
Hey, Thanksgiving was already over, but they're still plucking fellas.
Man, listen, they will pluck. Listen, they turned that turkey into some tuna salad.
Hey, man, they said
Listen,
Eagle for Thanksgiving,
listen,
man. Hey,
they had the Eagle fan throwing beer. I seen this one post. These two San Fran fans sitting in there. They throwing beer. They couldn't even move.
That's how it is.
But I understand
One
that.
of my friends, when I was working at this company back in the day, they had went up there. Matter of fact, it was a player, but the Panthers had went up there, bro. They were just like them. They were just sitting in their little spot, bro. Them Philly fans were all on them, bro. They couldn't say nothing. They couldn't move. They couldn't do nothing.
But you have to understand this. Philadelphia at the Old Vet had a jail inside their stadium, so people don't understand it. What pro football team has a jail inside their cell? So you understand when you go into Philly games, you understand this is what you're gonna get. So you have to already know if they don't win, you might need to go ahead and leave. And another thing I saw yesterday with the San Fran, the ones that was there standing up were clapping. San Fran, they were pat. I said to myself, hey man, y'all better get out of there. And then what was the final score? 45-13?
Something like that. It don't even matter.
Listen, it was a bad game. And then another game that Thursday night I watched the game, Dallas and Seattle. Dallas fans, let me just tell y'all something. I am not being funny because I have no reason to talk because I'm a Panther fan. I'm just being honest. The mediocre teams and the boo-boo teams, y'all drag them. Next Sunday, let's see how y'all stand up. Because I'm going to tell you right now, Philadelphia, now I don't know Jalen Hurts' situation because he didn't play the last, he got hurt. I don't know if he came back in.
Probably just wanted to let him do
it. So I don't know if he's playing, but
he playing.
Philadelphia is coming to Dallas with a bad taste in their mouth. Dallas just barely beat Seattle 35-31. It was a great game, just offensive game. Let's see Dallas stand up and beat Philly. Let's see if they can beat them because
I don't know about that one.
Hey man, hold on man. Let me get 20-second timeout. Hey man, you alright? Tired?
What you talking about, man?
Hey man, you over there yawning, man. You alright?
Man, if you don't go and talk, bro, worry about what I'm doing.
Hey, you need a nap. I had to make sure you alright, man. I had to make sure you know.
No, you ain't gotta make sure you.
But nah, I said a 20-second timeout, man.
You ain't playing no football, man.
I had to make sure. I didn't know if you had a concussion or what. I had to make sure. Come over there.
Hey, man.
You some smelling salt?
No, I'm good, man. Hey, man, put me in the game, coach. I'm ready.
Okay. I wanted to make sure. Then, so what was the most disappointing game this week? Pittsburgh and Arizona?
Yeah, that definitely was the most disappointing one because who expected Arizona? Who they got?
Kyler Murray.
Who? Somebody pushing up DJ Murray.
And they got James Conner scored 2 touchdowns.
And he came from Pittsburgh, right?
Yeah.
He running back from Pittsburgh.
Yeah. And I'm so confused because the week before that they put up 400 and some odd yards against Cincinnati.
What happened?
And you know my uncle house. This is the most y'all we put up in the last.
Cincinnati ain't got no defense, and Cincinnati ain't had no quarterback.
But like you said, what do Arizona have? Or is that the case of a game that you're looking down at your opponent?
Probably was. Yeah, one of them trap.
Because I didn't see the game, but when I saw the.
Y'all may have thought, we're gonna go in there, we're gonna beat them.
Well, another thing I saw right quick, Detroit went down there and beat the Saints.
As they should.
But Michael Thomas went into the locker room
For what?
and tweeted about his quarterback. Talking junk about, he talking junk about that. Then he deleted it. Twitter done changed now to X. So he went in there and deleted
Hey,
it.
what Herm ever say? Once you hit what?
Once you hit sin, it's a wrap.
Bro.
Listen, man, listen.
You delete all you want.
Now, I can say something about the Panthers. Panthers was in on card first. They was in on card. That mean they would have kept DJ Moore knowledge.
Yeah.
But listen. They wouldn't have had that many more wins. Because I think the Saints got, 4 wins?
Car in it.
He's not. He's not. At least with Bryce, the only thing I'm scared with Bryce, though, I think Frank Wright done to Bryce. By him, he's made him now. He runs off. He runs off his reads real quick. He runs off his reads real quick. Like if he have a half more second, now I think he's so paranoid of getting hit.
Yeah,
he been taking a lot.
He been missing a lot.
If I'm not mistaken, before going into the game, he done been sacked 40 times, and I think he got sacked 4 more times. So my thing is, you can keep it hit like that. You're gonna start coming off your read. You're gonna start not looking down the field.
Faster.
That's what I'm saying. So Frank Wright, and I just hope and pray that if they whatever coach or however they decide to do this.
Remember the game back in the day called what you call the thing? Simon. You had a little red and blue.
Yeah.
You know how it first started off slow?
Yeah.
He was reading slow.
Yeah.
Now after he
started. Listen. And another thing is what made me laugh, and I'm not James Lofton, Jay Feely called the game. 2 ex-players.
What did they say?
You know what they said?
What?
Chuba Hubbard had 100 yards, right? You know what they said?
What? Run the ball.
This look like a Steve Wilkes team. I said, no, they didn't say that, did it?
Yeah, they did.
They didn't say that, did it?
Yeah, what they say?
Because what have I been telling you? You run the ball, you do 2 things. You keep the defense on the sideline, and you keep the offense on the other side.
Yep.
So you're killing 2 birds in 1 stone. One thing they did do yesterday, they ran the ball.
They give a defense rest.
And my thing, one thing they did do, they put Bryce up on the center and hand the ball off. And I've been telling y'all, people kept saying the offensive line was no good. They're not good pass blockers. I get that. But they are good run blockers. Chuba had 100 yards, 2 touchdowns. Tell me another time they even got close to 100 yards this
He
year.
had more than that because he was making big gashes.
He was gashing them. I told you, against the Cowboy game, he was gashing them. And they stopped doing it when Frank, I understand, but we're not going to keep going back on that. This, the Josh Giddey situation in NBA,
but
it's starting to come out now that he met the girl, I think
in high school, She was in high school.
He met her in California.
Yeah.
He thought that she was, because if I'm not mistaken, Josh Giddey's only 19.
He just turned 21.
21, okay. He was 19 or something when he met her. He thought she was the same age as him. But that's when, I don't know, you need to ask, and that can be tricky.
Maybe he could have thought.
And that can be tricky. And that can be true. You can say, well, I think this girl is my age, 18, 19. When she turned around, she was 17 when that happened. So now you got a guy in the NBA messing with a minor. It looks, now I'm not saying that the age gap is not as bad, but I'm saying, but it still is bad.
But see, I think that has something to do with just because he in the NBA.
And they went got a money, and they went got a big lawyer. They went got a big time lawyer.
And not saying that what he did was right.
No, I mean, but my thing is,
if that was any other, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know, but so now even with that situation, he can't just pay her off. Cause now it's out there.
But see what I'm saying? He probably thought, cause nowadays girls look older than what he probably.
And I got a funny feeling. It's not even about her. She knew who he was. She knew who he was. But guess what she said? I'm 17, you 19, we 2 years apart. What difference does it make? The mom and daddy find out. He played well. He do what? Okay, we're gonna get a lawyer. So now, not saying the greed come in, but that means it's telling me that girl might not. I'm not saying she had I don't know what kind of home she stayed with, none of that. But my thing is, if you got an NBA player who a multi-millionaire, we gonna get some money out of him, and that's sad. So I'm not saying that he's a peddler. I'm not saying none of that. I can't say that, but
like I said, he probably didn't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I really believe that. But like I say, a lot of the players in the NBA, a lot of social media, and everybody asking why they ain't going in like how they did Brandon Miller or how they did Miles Bridges.
Because you got to think about it. It was a lot of Brandon Miller stuff. It was a lot of stuff that was already out there reported. Yeah. This one right here, especially with it being a minor, you can't really. They can't disclose no information. They can't put no picture up. They can't do none of that stuff. I mean, 'cause they were going in on Malika Andrews like it wasn't no tomorrow. But,
it was, and then I guess that's another thing. Like even with me, even with John Morant situation, they were pounding that every day. They were pounding it. Brandon Miller, they were pounding that. Miles Bridges, they were pounding that. Josh Giddey, you would hit nothing. It was like silent. And then I guess somebody had to say, hey, y'all got to say something about this because it don't look right. You got all this over here. Over here, we ain't saying that.
Hey, man.
So, I mean...
Why I keep telling you? Why I keep telling you? But anyway.
Hey, but like I say, so what we going to end up doing...
Shout out to JJ, man.
Yeah, hey, shout out to everybody. And another thing is, I know it's been a week since we posted, but I want to give y'all a update what's going on with us.
What's going on, man?
Our job is... This is the peak season of where we work at.
And we tell them we work at, man, we work for you guys, you know what I'm saying? We work at the, USPS, we deliver mail and stuff like that.
So it's peak season, so it's been days where we want to shoot a podcast. I'm tired, or he got something. And like I say, it takes a lot out of us. So what we're going to try to do, we're going to still try to give you the same content.
Give it to you, man.
Oh, yeah, we ain't going to stop.
Hey,
it's
man,
just
we ain't
that
making no excuses, man.
it might be 12 o'clock at night, we might just shoot a podcast, but just know that
and see how he just down say, man, what you doing? You tired, but I'm here, bro. I'm always going to give our monster speaker.
You know how you go to church. You know how you go to church when the pastor start preaching, and you sit in the back in the pulpit, and you sitting back there like, have mercy.
I ain't did that though.
Hey, he done yawned like 10 times over here. So I'm trying to think.
Though.
Hey, man, you alright?
I'm alright, man.
You need some no-nos? You alright? You sure?
I'm alright. I'm always alright, man. I tell you, get ready, man. I stay ready, man. What you talking about, man? What you talking about, man? What are we talking about right now? You know what I'm saying? We giving the fans what they want and what they need.
Oh, we gonna give what they want, and they gonna need. It's the holiday season.
Yeah, yeah, jingle bells, chestnuts roasting on the open fire, all that good stuff, man. You know what I'm saying?
And we're gonna have a special.
Chim churro. Hey, man. You know what I'm saying?
We gonna have a special.
Mary Poppins, man. You know
hey, man, listen.
Nah, man, no, man. Chim chimity, chim churry. Dick Van Dyke, what's going on with you? You know what I'm saying?
It's about time for Charlie Brown.
Oh yeah.
It's about time for Charlie Brown and Rudolph Radar. It's about time for them shows to come on.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm saying all this. Say this, but check this out. It's the holiday time, so like I always tell y'all, and this something big on me, man. Help somebody out there. It's holiday time. It's time to give thanks, give praise, whatever you want to do.
You gotta make sure you be careful too, because a lot of scammers out there. You know.
Yeah. So make sure y'all looking out for somebody who's less fortunate and help somebody else out. On that note, we're gonna check y'all out. Till next time, we're gonna see you later. Peace out.
Peace out, man.